Next up, we have flams. So flams, my teacher used to be pretty strict about this. So hopefully I'm living up to his standards, and hopefully I can pass this on to you. So the formula is one hand high, one hand low, drop both. And when I say drop, I mean more like throw or flick. It just sounds better if I say drop. So from your ready position, I'm gonna raise one hand. So I'm gonna do a right hand and flam. That's a high right, low left, dropping both. Like that. I'm looking for the sticks to be hitting to like as close together as possible without actually hitting at the same time. If they actually hit at the same time, it's a really ugly sound, and you'll kind of feel it in your hands too, because it won't, like, through the rebound and through kind of the vibrations coming through your hand, you'll realize that it's too close. So I'll try to demonstrate that. Yeah, really stingy, like piercing sound, and you'll kind of feel in my hands, I feel them kind of hitting at the same time and canceling each other out, like rebound wise here, and it's just like a really terrible feeling. So again, what you want to aim for is slightly offset, but very slightly. I like to get it as tight as possible together. It's a lot hard to get it really tight. Again, versus a little looser, and some players will actually do it like, and that at that point they're kind of like, it's not really like a flam, unified flam sound. It's more like just two separate notes. When you incorporate that in phrases, it comes across way cleaner. Versus, I don't know if I can really fake. Right, if I have the two sticks hitting as close together as possible, the flam itself will be tight, and it sounds good in a musical. It sounds better, in my opinion, in a musical context. So again, right flam, left flam, reverse, high left, low right, and drop both. So I'm kind of thinking of, once I drop it, I'm thinking of the lift as like a separate thing. Now, you might think that this looks pretty robotic and kind of mechanical when I do it like this, but I don't actually play like that in real life, right? This is just an exercise, just for me to help, stay organized with what my hands are doing. Because if you think about it now, if you stay organized now, when you go to do your creative stuff around the set, you never have to think about it, and it always works. It always comes out clean. Well, that's the idea, at least. Whereas if you kind of never think about it and everything is kind of random in the practice phase, your technique's not going to be as reliable when you want to play stuff in real time. So we did the right side, the left side. The third way of doing it is alternating, where you switch back and forth. Pay attention to how I'm raising my stick in between each flam. So that way, again, I can stay organized with what I'm supposed to do next. Once you get this going, I recommend being able to do like maybe 8 on the right, 8 on the left, 8 alternating without stopping. So the next one is the flam tap. In the flam tap, we have a tap, a low stroke in between each alternating flam. So this is what that looks like. Again, students tend to play everything kind of medium like this. But again, in my opinion, at least, there isn't that much clarity to that. It's a flam tap on paper, but it doesn't have the polish that you could get if you separated the accents versus the low strokes. Now, going back to being conscious of the lifting, in this case, my lift is timed with the tap. You see that as my right hand taps, the left hand will lift. It's kind of triggering the other thing. All right, next up, a new type of rudiment. We have the 5-stroke roll. So this is a double stroke type rudiment. So I'll just show you what it looks like. The 5-stroke roll, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left. This is an alternating rudiment, so it'll automatically switch sides like the paradiddle. And notice how I'm doing the double strokes low and the accent high. And again, especially when we start speeding it up down the road by using rebound, you'll want that separation and clarity, not... Again, which might be cool. I'm not saying that's wrong, but, you know, it's better to have more options, right? So notice how I'm adding a short gap in between each rep right now. So I recommend you keep that for starters. There is another way of doing it where you don't have the gap. For now, if you're just starting out, I recommend just have the gap so you can have time to think about what you're doing and, you know, think about the clarity and reset between each rep. All right, next up we have the 7-stroke roll. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left. 7 notes total. This one does not switch. So therefore you should practice both sides. Again, making sure that the double strokes are low, the accents are high. And you can kind of do it visually. I like to do it so that, at least in the practice, I like to keep all my low notes low and my accents all the way up so that the stick comes basically at 90 degrees and just facing straight up the ceiling. So one more time, single strokes. Double strokes. Paradiddles even. Paradiddles with the accent. Double paradiddles even. Paradiddles with the accent. Eight flams on the right, 8 flams on the left, and 8 flams alternating. Flam taps. A 5-stroke roll. Seven-stroke roll, right side. Seven-stroke roll starting with the left side.